It went away, oh my god. You broke it. You broke it already. Oh my god.
Why do I not break shit?
I guess that's fair. Shall we play the game? The Doki Doki Literature Club. Oh god. Let's play a game called Can Davey remember what words are good for which girls? Decisions.
That's not a word on here.
Try unstable.
Ah!
Yeah. Uncontrollable. Yeah.
A lot of those were friendly words. They were.
Defeat, maybe? Damn it. Whirlwind. Yeah. Misfortune. Damn it. Hopeless. Just like my life.
Mommy, don't get wrong. Oh.
Damn it! Graveyard. There we go.
Graveyard, graveyard, oh, alive.
Before Monica gets here.
Boy, that's rather full. You better take a sip. I'm not buying you a new laptop.
Try landscape. Yeah. Variance? Yeah. Secretive. Yeah. What? Despise? Yeah. Oh no, she left me.
I'm throwing something away.
She left me.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm codependent. Unending. Vivacious? Vivacious? Vivacious?
Fergalicious.
Fergalicious? That's what it is, right? Oh.
That's why I started laughing.
Crimson. Existence. Crimson existence. Frightening. Infallible. Fickle. Fester. Uncle Fester from Addams Family. No?
I've never seen it.
Really?
Yep.
How do you know about Cousin It then?
My mom.
Oh, okay.
She's always made the joke for me.
Oh, okay. Uncle Fester's the guy that... Oh, man!
Oh my god.
Did you forget?
I'm stealing the chair.
To put your foot up?
Yep.
Put your little feet. Your little bare feet.
7.5.
Huh?
7.5, Joanne.
Little feet.
Where?
They're smaller than my feet.
Well, I wonder if the Alamo will have, like, specific food for that.
I tend to doubt it.
It's usually only at, like, sing-along ones.
It's like for, like, the more extravagant movie party type things and, like, big movie releases will have special menus for them. I don't think the My Hero movie would qualify, but hey, if you want to go, we can go. I would see the movie again. I have said the line, by the way. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in. Oh wait, that's me. Don't worry, I just walked into.
Were you practicing piano again?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
You must have a lot of determination.
It fills me with determination.
Starting this club and not picking up piano?
That's Uncle Fester. You didn't care, but that's Uncle Fester.
Read. Read.
Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion? Raw passion? Ow. Remember that club wouldn't be, remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. What? I'm super happy you're all willing to help out for the festival too.
I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great.
Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki?
Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food.
I'm so excited for the festival on My Hero Academia.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be this week, right?
Like part of it, and then I think the rest of it will be next week.
Yeah. You sound a little bit like Sayuri all of a sudden. Oh, wait, that was me. Damn it to hell. I need to read which character is talking.
Monica, do they usually have Monica, do they usually have fried squid?
They have friend squid. Squid? That's a pretty Pacific thing to get right there.
I wanna die.
Me too.
Oh, come on! Are you saying you don't like squid?
I've got $25. We can jump off the...
You, of all people?
I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean what do I mean by you of all people?
Because it's right in your name. Monica.
That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Oh, that's funny. That's so funny. What?
Elaborate.
They're making a joke about it being translated from Japanese. Because Monica doesn't sound anything like squid, but I would assume that in Japanese it sounds... That's the joke they're making anyway. Sounds like squid. Ah, never mind. It's a fourth wall breaking joke about translation. I thought it was funny.
Let's just move our focus on our own a bit for now, okay? Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me.
Where is Sayuri, anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayuri is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hi, Sayuri. I wave a hand in front of her face.
Huh?
You're spacing out again.
Sorry. Don't mind me.
I'm minding you.
You could go talk to everyone else.
I'm minding you. Is everything alright?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
It's just, it's like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see?
Sayuri shows me a big smile.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance. I worriedly glance at Sayuri before turning back toward everyone else.
It took you like 4 times to get it.
I was in theater for 7 years.
Now what happened?
I don't know. But the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayuri recently. Since they've prepared for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Timothy, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayuri recently?
Anything up with her? In what way do you mean?
Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a little downcast today.
Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her.
Monica peers across the room at Sayuri, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk.
Maybe there is something on her mind.
We're always on my mind.
But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Timothy.
You were always on my mind.
You certainly know her a lot better than I do.
You know what? That's fair. She always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask you if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now.
No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her.
No.
And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself.
Eh? Are you sure about that? She seems like she wanted to be left alone.
Are you sure? Maybe she has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest.
Oh. Person of interest? What do you mean by that?
I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Timothy.
Oh, no one thinks about me. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion?
Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayuri talks about you more than anything else, you know?
Eh?
She spent so much time with you ever since you joined the club.
Good heavens.
It's like an extra weight was turned on inside of her.
No way. Sayuri is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. She's a happy-go-lucky ray of fucking sunshine! It's not any different now than it's always been.
You're so funny, Timothy. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you. I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'm trying to talk to her, so I'm trying not to think about it for now.
Ah. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know what she said I know she said to forget about it. But I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Hello, Dane Crush. Wait. Sorry.
Flex Seal Liquid.
Flex Seal Liquid.
Are you good?
You good? How you feeling?
I need to know if that's tears of sadness or joy.
Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room where Sayuri is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayuri to talk gently to her.
Never did it.
I can hear her talking from across the room.
No. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. Trips over in Japanese. Falls in flex tape.
This is terrible.
Did you drip?
No, my throat's just falling out. Dies in Italian. I sigh and sit myself down. Sorry, sit my ass down. I know Sayuri told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much I care about her. I'm letting this weigh on me too much. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. Pineapple pizza? Fuck yeah!
Yeah.
Get some pizza. Like right now.
Oh my god. I'm full, man. You order the pizza if you want.
But you could eat a pizza, right?
Order the pizza. No, you brought it up. Order pizza.
No, I'm not ordering a pizza.
Order pizza. Order pizza.
I don't want to spend money on pizza.
You can have it for leftovers.
No.
You can have it for leftovers.
I don't want to spend money on pizza.
Really? Smell Hershey.
This matters to you?
No.
Oh, I smell Hershey.
No. What?
Oh god. But
Hey, that's not nice. Hi.
Poop head. Oh my god. Oh, there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched?
I won in the staring contest. Read.
May I poop? Thank you. Wait, what?
What?
No, not a chance in hell.
What?
I glance around the room. Suddenly, I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. Hold on, I'll get a book.
This kid. For those that can't read, it's the Attack on Titan manga, volume 27. What? Why?
Actually, no, there's spoilers in there.
No!
No! It's like way ahead of where the anime is. No. Get your ass back in your seat.
See, I just want to read and you won't let me read. I want to read an actual book.
But she looks away just as quickly as unflustered as I looked at her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone to start a conversation on her own accord, like a character from Persona 3. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. Fanfic level games?
This one?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Of course.
By now it's a little easier for me to do that. Now you have to drink all the Fritos before you can drink the coffee.
What? I can't drink Fritos unless it's blended with water. Triple Happy Havoc. What? Did you read this?
You mean Trigger Happy Havoc?
Yes.
You said Triple Happy.
That too. Did you read that?
No, I stand up from my desk and sit on the one next to her. Dorito juice.
Ugh. I didn't mean to bother you or anything.
Relax. You didn't even do anything.
But
I'm gonna stop doing that. That's weird.
I could tell. I could tell.
I can hear you.
But I won't.
Some look for trouble, while others don't.
I cannot read a single word of that.
Let's not worry about it. It's probably alright. Yeah, no, it's fine. Wait, wrong copy pasta.
I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts.
Alone? With my thoughts?
There we go.
Put that shit right in the mic. Don't be ashamed.
It's still you, bro.
How are you even able to tell that I was thinking like that?
Well, it's something that I do a lot, so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything.
You definitely were.
I didn't do anything creepy like that. Your move.
Your move, boy. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern.
Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern.
Who is?
Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen.
That's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a little bit uneasy about Sayori.
Sayori?
Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something's happened to her.
Oh? That's quite romantic.
Eh?
Sorry, I didn't mean to say something stupid.
It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand.
I just heard a thud.
I also heard a thud.
Dead body? Class trial?
Are we being swatted?
God.
Sayuri and I have been friends for a long time, that's all.
I would just request that I take one sip of coffee. Before I go down, can I drink a cup of coffee? A sip.
Just a sip. Just the tip.
No.
No.
No. Ah, I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings.
Or maybe I'm just reading into things a little too much.
Timothy, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight.
For a second, I thought you said the world is full of meanies.
That too. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them.
Ah. So you think that there might be something behind it after all?
I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants.
In my head.
I see you all over me. Squeaking! Squeaking! I noticed your strange behavior today, too. And I also feel some concern for her. But even in your case, that was the toughest case I've yet to face. It looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she?
Well... I guess that was the case.
Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she?
I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, I thought. You suddenly look deeply into my eyes. Yeah, I know. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something in my soul. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze.
Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. But that is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her.
Yuri? You're giving me too much credit.
No, nearly not enough.
What?
Yes.
I'm a simple man.
I'm a soul man. I'm a soul man. I'm a soul man. I'm a soul man. Murder.
So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. Oh boy, no, you're a man. You don't
Just
know.
a soul man.
You don't know what your feelings are. You push that shit down. You put walls up. Society doesn't let you feel.
How do you feel?
How you feeling?
Every time that I even talk about them.
I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you say, is the line that I've missed.
That's not a compliment, is it?
It is what it is.
Hi, Drew.
Sure.
You're missing a lot. Come home soon. He misses you.
Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading?
Well, as long as you're okay with it.
Yeah, I've got like 5 chapters to read before spring break. I've got like the rest of a book to read before spring break.
Okay, everyone.
After some time passes, Monica calls us out to the club room.
Why don't we share our poems now?
Before I knew it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she's talking about with Sayuri. He flexes.
Oh my god.
I don't know, just go down the line.
It doesn't matter what order we do it in.
Oh no, we're doing Monica first.
Hi, Timothy! Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival?
Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, ugh. I'll have to give it some more thought.
Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great.
There was a little bit of an accent there.
It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poll.
Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands.
Do not. Your style's gone so refined, Timothy. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she?
Well, I guess so.
Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spent with her. I think I heard her say more words these past couple days than she's talked in the whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive.
Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself.
You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her.
That's...
Ah! But it's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the club room every day. Reading that edgy novel with her.
Edgy. I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know?
Alright. I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up. So if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Her perks weren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage.
You say that like I'm going to hurt her.
Sorry, I didn't really mean that. If they think she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found her every answer. All meaning, all purpose. All that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost, adrift in the sky. Victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope. Knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend that is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering at the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow. No! I fall, and I fall, and I fall, and I fall even more. Gentle as a feather. A dry quill expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I hold her, I look at her eyes and find no hand at her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose. What we seek is only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. I am legend. That was a cocktail trivia for tonight.
Stop.
You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are all sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about.
I see. I never really put much thought into it.
Anyway, it's almost paradoxical.
I feel like it's impossible for me to read Jimothy talking to Monica as just anything but concerned. I see. Huh.
Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning?
You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy.
Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans are two-dimensional creatures. Asshole. I think you know that better than anyone. Asshole.
One-dimensional?
Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy or to share your writing because you're afraid that it's not good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus you more on everything that went into it and the things that you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening!
And that was the cocktail trivia for tonight. Hello.
Timothy, your writing has only improved these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally.
What's it like to feel?
I don't know, bitch.
Oh.
It's like that.
Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. It never did come this naturally to me. This never did come naturally to me. But I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after.
What? Is that so?
Yuri gently smiles to herself. How do you smile to yourself?
This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good.
Oh, whoopsies.
I can't believe that you're so good at something you never even shared with anyone. It's kind of a shame.
Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice.
What do you mean?
Well,
Yuri smiles sadly. How do you smile sadly?
Timothy, during lunchtime, I eat by myself.
Oh.
Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you...
There it is.
just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day, you know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time.
Ooh.
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
I was meaning to talk to you about that, but I forgot. it's gonna be like a direct sequel to the first game, as opposed to what the second game was, which is just sort of a completely new thing.
They don't make fun of my body type, and they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all.
People say that about you?
I'm not a know-it-all, Jimothy. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people.
Same.
I don't know how to make people see me as normal.
Same.
I don't even know how to make myself happy.
Same.
I have all these feelings,
Same.
and all I can do with them is read and write. But it
That's
wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what I was missing all this time. But I haven't really
But
done
I haven't
anything.
really. That was me.
Oh. Oh, wait. Shit.
No! No!
Shit, wait. Fuck.
But I haven't really done anything.
Yay, thank you.
No, that is wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Jimothy. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the
Sometimes
time.
you say lines that aren't even yours.
Shut the fuck up. I read too deeply into things.
Sometimes you read lines that aren't even yours.
Shut the fuck up. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others.
Maybe it's because you're talking to yourself sometimes. Because you're reading lines that aren't even yours.
Do I need to get out my knife and stab you?
Maybe. Is that a spoiler? Does that happen later?
Maybe not for me. Maybe for someone else. Or maybe it's the truth that someone else does. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy.
I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. Harsh language. I mean, I joined this club hoping that I would
That's
make
not my
friends.
business.
I just spilled.
Yay!
And I would say that I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you?
You could put it that way. Yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we?
Yuri puts her head in her hands. But this time she's smiling as she does it. You want to show me your poem?
Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Ghost Under the Light Part 2.
Oh god. Alright.
The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers.
A Great Gatsby?
Yeah.
A love figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow.
Obstructing justice.
My heart pounds. The silhouette grows. Closer, closer. I open
Gatsby?
my...
What Gatsby?
I'm afraid I haven't been a very good host, old sport.
I'm Gatsby.
Well, you see, I'm Gatsby.
Or can we watch Great Gatsby?
I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility. But I am too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers. My heart pounds. Stop it. He raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion.
Damn, no way.
Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before?
You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight?
Giving up on understanding? I laugh.
You want to get
Understand-
nuts? Let's get nuts.
Understanding is overrated. I've tried to fucking read. I touch his hand. The flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber.
Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri. On ice. But instead of taking it from me, she looks away.
Do you dislike it?
No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond.
Oh.
Despite Yuri's poem usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard for me to figure out what this one was about.
I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one.
That's fine. I understand this one. Yuri is having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So thank you. And I hope we can spend time together. We can keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerging from Yuri's lips. Once again, I try to hand the poem back to her, but instead Yuri gently takes my hands and pushes them back towards me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch.
You can, the poem is...
Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles as if she doesn't want me to notice.
You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometimes.
Yeah. Don't worry. I think you're doing a good job. Yuri finally turns back towards me.
I guess we should move on before Monica says something. But I'm sure we could talk again later.
Yeah. I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me and returns to my... And I return to my seat so I can put her poem away.
It's nice, I guess.
Come on, I can already tell you don't like it.
Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri.
Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically.
Maybe.
Eh?
That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club?
Well, of course I am.
Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Timothy.
Sarah? Is there something wrong?
No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today.
Alright. Just tell me if you need anything.
I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You could go play with everyone else now.
If you insist.
Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Sayuri?
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything else, Sayuri cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. We didn't even get to read her poem.
Yeah, no thanks.
Okay, eat my butt.
Next!
Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out...
Hold on a second. Is it just me or did we say something strange just now?
Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club.
Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase.
Oh,
God!
Sorry.
Oh God!
Sorry.
Ah!
Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it.
Oh, stagnating Yuri's comment foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayuri isn't here.
Ah, it seems you're right.
How do you sigh in that voice?
Sayuri always helps lightening the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around.
Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee.
Natsuki, please show some decency.
Oh, come on!
I have none! She actually wasn't feeling too well and she went home early.
Is that so? I hope she's alright.
Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey.
No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayuri.
One more time.
First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayuri.
Okay.
And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I don't want to force it.
Huh?
That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people.
Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine.
What did she say?
Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival's preparations, so... let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend.
I already know what I'm doing.
That's right. Natsuki will be baking cupcakes. But... we might need a lot of time. We might need a lot of them. And different flavors. Can you handle all that by yourself, Natsuki?
Challenge accepted.
And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all of the poetry pamphlets. Sayuri will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri...
Bless you.
Yuri, you can, guys! Can you help me come up with something for Yuri?
I'm useless.
No! That's not it at all! You're the most talented person here, you know. Now that Natsuki's pouting too...
Jeez. Even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayuri enough credit, but I can tell that that things are even harder on you when she's not around.
That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri! You have beautiful handwriting, you know. So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere.
Atmosphere?
Atmosphere.
About that, I love atmosphere.
Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares into her desk and focuses on and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see.
That's great. You'll be wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Jimothy.
The one who's truly useless?
Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way if you help them. If you give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be appreciative of that.
That's Is Monica suggesting that I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that?
I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help.
Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monica's gonna give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway.
I have no butt.
If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Timothy may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations.
Hold on, I never said that! How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Timothy to...
But what are you saying? It'll be extremely meticulous work.
And baking isn't? Just what do you think?
Guys! Let's settle down for a moment. In the end,
It doesn't even matter.
yes, I fought so hard and got so far. But in the end... No. I think it's up to Jimothy to decide how he would like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know.
Well, if you gave me the option in the beginning, that might have been more possible. But...
Shut up!
So I blame the game.
Yes, and I am the game.
I'm trying to drink.
So I'm sure he's interested in...
You literally just said, I'm surprised as well.
Sorry. I was just saying,
Love the game.
though.
Sorry.
Jeez. Can't we just settle this already?
Yeah. Jimothy, are you okay? You're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you.
Ah! Of course.
Of course!
Very well.
In that case...
Everyone looks straight at me. I melt into the earth.
And then Sayori is also an option.
We have been going hard for Yuri, but I also kind of want to check on our friend.
What do you want to do?
I think I want to check on our friend. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, and...
Monica said...
Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez. Do you really hate us that much?
No.
Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult.
Just think of the club, okay?
Oh, well, if we can't pick Sayori, then I guess... Yuri. Well, probably be the most helpful helping out, Yuri.
Me? Are you serious? Why would you?
That's okay. I can already tell you're about to say something mean.
No. I was just saying. Ugh.
So you'll be helping out Yuri then, Jimothy?
Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do.
I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things.
Dog same will be a perfect pair.
So I think your assistance will be very useful.
That's great to hear.
Are you okay? Do you need to talk?
Natsuki will be able to handle things at the baking. The baking self, yes. You will be baked, and then there will be cake.
I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine.
Okay.
Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little bit sour. Like a Sour Patch Kid. So is that everything we needed to go over?
Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited?
Well, excited might not be the right word,
Shut up!
but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit.
Eat my ass.
No,
Okay. Do you feel the same way, Timothy?
Me? Good heavens.
The mistress of all evil? Oh, sorry. I'm not Maleficent.
Or am I?
Maleficent. Pete.
Pete. My friend Maleficent is gonna conquer everything. I guess you could say I'm interested in seeing how it'll turn out.
That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? That's okay. Oh, sorry.
What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything.
No, that's not what I meant at all.
Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room.
I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Timothy picked me.
You
Also,
don't?
Your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so...
I get it. I'm kind of surprised though.
But why?
Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden.
I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad.
Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback at Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves.
No, I kind of appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing, but I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event.
I believe you.
Okay, I believe you.
Da na 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 na. Whoop!
I hope to see everyone do their best. Go beyond. Plus Ultra! But with that, there's nothing more for today. So, I guess it's time for us to head out.
Alright, let's get out of here then.
Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. Eh? I turn around.
Sorry. I realized that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend.
Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. I should, give you my phone number. You need at least 5 charm to do that.
I think...
Actually, no, you need guts to do that.
I think that would be the best way, yes.
Alrighty then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers.
Okay.
I am thou. Thou art I.
Delete contact.
Okay, fine.
Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday.
Eh? My house?
Is that a problem?
No, that's just where my bed is.
I'm just stopping by your house. I'm not stopping by your bedroom. Delete contact.
Oh god. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you.
I suppose that makes sense. but if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house.
Alright. I have to clean. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like that matters as much anyway, either way. So I'll just need to make sure that my room is clean. See? I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are.
Don't underestimate yourself, Timothy. I think that will make a very protective team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something.
Wait! You don't actually think that, do you?
I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me.
You're forgetting the one reason that makes the most common sense. I chose you to help you because that's what I want to do.
But
Yuri thinks to herself about it with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out... you wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right?
I didn't realize.
I'm telling you. I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while.
I believe you.
Okay, I believe you.
Da-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na. Oh!
As if it took her a tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression.
And I'm really looking forward to Sunday.
Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door, and Yuri follows. I can't believe this! This is my inner monologue now. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. Sunday! Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori. My anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. That could be taken the wrong way. But who knows? Who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school? She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time.
Having a good time.
Having a good time. It's already Sunday! I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself that there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert, and also an intimate person. In general. So there's no doubt she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom, we've been texting. Occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But, putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. No.
No.
No. I decide to visit Sayori's before Yuri comes over. This is probably a bad idea. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayuri's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family.
It's a bird, it's a plane, it's a rabbity.
The house is quiet. Sayuri isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom, where I finally find her. Dead. Sayuri?
Hi, Timothy.
I sit down in her room. Sayuri forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. It's a minute of silence between us.
You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you?
I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is messy, and it's as it's always been. Messy, and it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now.
If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
That's because I end up cleaning it for you.
How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today?
Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayuri had already left by the time we decided the last meeting.
Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right?
Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today?
Of course! But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then?
Yep.
There's more silence between us. I melt into the earth. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point as I'm melting into the earth. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So? Sayori smiles, shaking her head.
That's no good, Timothy.
Eh?
Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I did get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me.
Sayori? I grab Sayori by the shoulders. We melt together. No. Go back, I missed that line.
No, that's the line.
History. What on earth are you saying?
I melted to the earth.
You're listening to yourself right now?
I'm listening.
I'm listening. I'm listening to you melt into the earth. I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. Oh, so tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile.
You really put me in a trap, Timothy.
I melt into the earth.
But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time.
Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Timothy? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life.
Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. Okay, I'm just like, wait. I was listening for the music. I'm in shock.
It doesn't feel appropriate anymore.
I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her?
Why, Sayori?
Huh?
Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because I knew I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if it's only so much that I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. Bless you. All you had to do was tell me.
You don't understand at all, Timothy.
Clearly
Why do you
I don't.
think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have had to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt.
You're right. That I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do.
No, Timothy. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am.
Tears streaked down Sayori's face.
I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you come here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her to a tight embrace. Ooh la la! Timothy!
Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care for you. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Timothy. Sayori isn't hugging me back. What? Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts stopping next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this, Timothy. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want for her is to know that I care.
If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change.
Well, duh, she's just hanging out with you, and you're a Chad.
Oh. I'll make
Hi,
these feelings
Simon.
go. And if there's anything you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't.
I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Timothy. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well.
The festival is tomorrow. Bless you.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun, right?
Yeah.
How would you like for me to spend it all with you?
There's so much wrapping arms around and whatnot. Yep.
Yeah.
It's
what I want. I
dun,
promise.
dun, 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 dun. I think that would be nice then.
Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day with her, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel.
No, don't. Please don't. If you do that, then I really won't forgive you.
But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head.
I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good help for me today. You understand, right?
It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest.
It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Alright.
I look
forward to it.
I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over, too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic.
Doki Doki panic? Yuri! Oh my god, that sweater!
There we go.
Look at the adorable sweater!
Thank goodness.
Isn't this sweater adorable, Sarah? Sarah!
Yes.
Thank you.
Read.
No.
Okay.
Isn't the sweater adorable?
I already agreed.
Isn't it?
I already agreed. Read.
You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for me a long time?
No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell.
You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you that hurry more.
I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason.
It should be common sense to do that, but I decide to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. You deleted my contact, didn't you? It's because of what I said on Friday.
Man, just a couple cuts and we could get her in a virgin killer.
What?
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 That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well?
Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right.
I'm sure it will be fine.
I take Yuri to my room. This is where my bed is. At first, she does a glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. I melt into the earth.
It's so clean.
Look up a virgin killer?
I'm afraid to. I don't want to be on a list. I cleaned it before you came over, so...
That's very considerate of you to do.
No. I would be really embarrassed if my room was a mess while you were here. This is where my bed is.
Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean.
That would be worse.
Why are you
That's basically what I just said. Well, don't look in there! I snatch Yuri's wrist, which is in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. It carries my pornography. My hentai manga. Are you looking up?
Oh, yeah. She'd be cute.
Yeah.
She'd be cute.
I'm sorry.
Maybe when she gets out of high school, it might be more appropriate for her to wear, like, comfortably.
I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out.
It's fine, it's fine.
What do you mean, nah? I let go of Yuri's wrist. Oh, stop it.
She puts both hands firmly on her lap, as if to make sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Are you making a mustache?
No, it won't hold. Oh, wait.
A little bit.
Yes. Shit.
Should I find the beard hat?
No.
No.
I have a few things planned that you can help with. This being one of them.
No.
Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements.
Atmospheric enhancements?
You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Wow. I didn't know you had planned on taking it that far.
Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop just just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more.
That's great. How's it going? Are you having trouble breathing? You good? It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Ah!
I'd see.
Oh.
Intense?
I guess that's the best way to put it.
Is that a bad thing?
No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually.
Is
Here,
that
hold
so?
on.
What are you doing? Oh.
I'm taking it from him. Natsuki's judging you. There.
2 faces, 1 half face, 2 boobs. I'm stating out the obvious.
That makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy.
That's your line.
No need to be anxious. You can relax a little. I don't know why I decided to talk like this.
That's my accent!
Is it?
Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event.
Yeah, like what?
Let's see.
Yes, this is still the first playthrough.
Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object.
I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I'm planning to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you?
Yeah, it would be really neat. What's the wooden thing, though?
Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils.
Oh god, you're one of those people.
Fuck do you mean?
Huh?
What the fuck do you mean?
People who believe that essential oils actually help things.
How familiar are you with aromatherapy?
Not.
Ah, is that so?
She's judging me now.
It's one of my favorite contributions to a positive atmosphere.
Don't burn your hand, I swear to God.
Sniff.
No, burn my hair.
Sniff.
Don't burn my hair.
Yeah, you don't do that.
Don't do what?
So, depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself.
I mean, not lit in your bag, but you know.
Nah, they're always lit in my bag. You gotta stay lit, fam. Square up.
Square up.
Ow.
I'm sorry.
You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection.
No!
It's almost like magic.
It's almost like magic.
Somebody wants you to put the wax on your arm.
No,
Don't do it.
I'm not gonna do that. Listen, I'll do a lot of things for a joke. I will not do physical harm to myself. I thought you were gonna sneeze for a second. No. Yuri takes a cylinder and pushes the switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for?
This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right?
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily.
Oh,
Don't
God,
you think that will be perfect for sharing our poems?
Giving people a heart attack. It does sound suitable.
A heart attack.
A heart attack. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for?
What are those?
What are those?
Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get?
Yeah, I have it over here.
We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them.
Oh yeah? This sounds like my fucking public art project for creative writing.
The fuck do you have to do?
Huh?
The fuck do you have to do?
I remember back in at Blue River when I wrote a bunch of shit on some flowers and placed them all throughout the lunchroom.
That.
Yeah. What are those? What will those be for?
Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we could fasten the paper into the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside.
That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri.
Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it.
Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys.
Here's a marker, Timothy. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons.
Ah, alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels
Love that song.
Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches to her bag once more.
For this guy.
Yes. Once more. Oh. She reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Oh my god, she's going to kill me! Eh? No, she's going to do that. The knife is strangely beautiful. Although, why don't you do that with scissors? Why don't you have scissors? Why don't you have a knife? The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's not a knife. That's a knife. It looks really fancy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it?
You're going to think it's weird.
Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know?
If you promise you won't be weirded out.
Yeah, I promise.
Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives.
Oh, hell yeah.
They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is.
You're gonna murder me, aren't you?
The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe.
Danger?
What am I saying? Please don't think of me for this.
Ah!
You're laughing at me.
No, I'm not laughing at you. I'm just laughing. And you're here. It's just funny how nervous you get about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you.
Suits me?
Suits you. Well, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's really cool. It's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that.
It is, isn't it?
Yuri relaxes her expression once again.
Would you like to hold it?
Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy. I feel heavy. I melt into the earth and extremely soft. Yeah.
Into the music.
Anyway. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. I'm bleeding. I die. I melt into the earth.
Why did you do that?
I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all.
It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. You could cut through skin like it's paper. No.
A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll wash it off now. Without warning me, Yuri puts her finger in her mouth and puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back.
Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking.
Yuri lowers her head and her face is burning up. Yuri?
That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry.
Ah. Sure, it was a little weird, and it took me by surprise. But I guess she was just trying to help. Right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little bit. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. That's my life. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return.
Timothy?
Is this sex?
Did you really just do that?
Now we're even? Yuri just looks at me as like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now.
You're so weird, Timothy.
I melt into the earth. Eh? Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. I did just lick her finger.
Where do you keep your bandages?
I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding.
I see. That's relieving.
The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected, and it would be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Bless you.
Ah, thanks.
It works two ways.
It's just something I saw and really. Are you ready to move on to the next task?
You're a Pinterest girl, aren't you? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind?
I'd like to create a banner.
I thought that said boner for a second.
Shut up.
Okay.
That's why I asked you to buy the pink tablets.
Ah, that's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets.
I need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us?
Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute.
Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it'll be too diluted.
Taking Yuri's advice, I decide to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than a full-size glass. I put them on a plate and catch any paint that drips. Then bring it back into my room.
Respect the drip, Karen.
Yuri?
Yes?
I come to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeves and putting it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it hot in here or anything?
No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint.
Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into cups.
So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I like to paint a gradient across a banner, starting with the colors for sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom.
Ah, neat. What are you going to write?
It'll be more fun to surprise you.
Yuri smiles at me, if you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like art class projects that we had back then. It's relaxing.
Oh, I'm sorry if this feels too childish.
No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know?
Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too.
Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself.
For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy.
Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently.
I knew you'd understand.
Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush. But I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yuri reels back, and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt?
No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all.
What?
Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me.
It's not your fault. Oh, your face. There's droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck.
Is there something on my face?
Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then dampen it with water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Is something wrong?
It's hot. I just didn't expect it.
Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist.
Wait,
Eh?
just for a little longer. It feels really nice.
I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks me into the eyes. Wait, that was a word. She looks me into the eyes.
She looks me into the eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is the aroma of jasmine oil giving me dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist send a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away.
Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out.
It's fine.
The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example.
That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots, and that look like stars, and look like stars.
Check yourself.
It's okay.
No.
Check yourself.
You need to go, shit. Ah! Oh my god.
Looking at the banner as a whole, it's it's very pretty and natural looking.
I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results.
Yeah, me too. Are you going to...
Yeah. Try first.
That's true. But won't that take a while?
Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here than have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay?
That's totally fine.
Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here.
Phew.
You say it like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit?
No, it's not that. It's not that you're enjoying... What are you saying, man? I'm just glad we managed to get everything done.
I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon.
Ah. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping that we could have some extra time after finishing the work.
Well,
Yuri thinks to herself.
I think it would be too irresponsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well.
It's probably my fault. Sorry for being a slow worker.
No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right?
Yeah.
So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything.
Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends and in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this time this doesn't mean it's the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door.
Thank you very much for having me today.
It's no problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow.
I will. Well then,
Yuri fidgets.
I guess I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do it again. Whenever you want. You can come over or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so...
You're very thoughtful, Jimothy.
Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. Oh god, you're so close. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to as Yuri suddenly pulls back.
So you're right?
What? Don't judge me. Eh? This is a game with zero animation and then...
Hi, Timothy.
Sorry. Just now, we weren't...
It's okay, Jimothy. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course.
Sayori beams. I melt into the earth.
Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow.
What? Don't judge me.
Read. Read.
Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Yuri hurries. Sayori waves goodbye to her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come here and see it for myself.
See what? What are you talking about?
You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri,
I melt into the earth.
and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me.
Tears start to fall down Sayori's face.
That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Timothy? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear.
Sayori, don't say that.
It's true, Timothy. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just...
Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So, even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain.
But...
Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her.
I'm scared, Timothy. I'm really scared.
What are you scared of, Sayori? Bless you.
I'm scared of that. And that I might like you more than you like me.
Sayori.
It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Timothy, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And...
That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. That's what I'm going to give to you.
Oh.
Oh God! Oh God!
Yep. Empty slot.
You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help get things back to the way they were.
I see.
Drew!
Me?
Davey broke Sayori's heart.
How could you?
The options were, I love you, or you'll always be my dearest friend.
How could you? Don't drink water, you won't get that.
Sayori forces a smile to an incredibly pained expression.
Is this what it feels like to get,
That's the face.
to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this.
Sayori.
It's okay. This is just my punishment. Remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so that I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just wanted it to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Timothy. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So...
Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees.
Hold on.
Hold on. Wait for it. I'm back. It was 5 uppercase A's, 4 lowercase A's, and the rest uppercase A's, and 2 uppercase H's, and so many exclamation points.
There's 4 exclamation points.
Clutching her head with both of her hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off.
Sayori. I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this?
Monster!
I know. I'll go.
Nope. There's nothing more that I could have done. The most I could do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much.
I lead you down the path that
rocks.
He's gonna lead you down the path of righteousness. I'm gonna lead you down the path that rocks.
And I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her. I keep wondering if we should be doing something more, or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend. And I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day.
boom.
It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much.
How dare he be such a guy?
Papa Squat. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I'd probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival.
At the first of her.
But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too.
Timothy! You're the first one here! Thanks for being early.
That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing a little booklet on each of the desks in the classroom. It must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, it doesn't even matter. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like, and I submitted it. So, that's the one I'll be performing.
You plagiarist!
Yeah.
She said that we don't have to pick one of our own. Okay.
I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you.
Yeah, she overslept again. I don't want to say that. Dummy. You'd think that on days this important she'd try a little harder. Oh God.
I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. Ah! You should take a little responsibility for her, Timothy. I mean, especially after your exchanging with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know. Exchange?
Monica, you know about that?
Of course I do. I'm the club president after all.
But
I deal with all y'all shit. So you gonna start it, you better fucking finish it.
no.
Mama Monica's gonna come for you.
Okay, listen. If this Monica, if your version of Monica were in this game, I would love it 10 times more. Like, what is this, Ma? The horror movie Ma?
Bitch,
Mama.
hold these!
Give them to me, honey!
Hold Mama's waffles.
I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about that quickly? About how I basically turned out her confession?
Oh,
That
honey,
makes me-
it's all over Instagram.
That makes
Oh,
me really
God.
seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's next for her, right?
Jeez. You know the full... You don't know the full story at all, so...
Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think.
Oh, God. Eh?
Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that.
Oh, God. I wonder
Hey,
why.
do you want to check out the pamphlets?
There's a knife's edge to these words.
Ha. Ha. They came out really nice.
Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets and laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously.
I thought so too.
I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving an almost professional feeling.
Vote! That is all.
But I'm not registered.
I recognize Sayori and the president. What? I recognize Sayori and Yuri's. I recognize Natsuki and Yuri's poems from the day they performed during our practice.
Nailed it.
What's this? What's this? There's magic in the air. I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different than the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before.
Alright.
You have to read that
There are
percent thing.
so many words.
It's just
There's a lot of
percentage?
one word.
Okay. Percentage. Get out of my head, 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 shut the fuck up, get out of my head, 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 get out of my head.
Oh, there's more.
Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Do I know how many times that's said? No! Do I care? Not right now!
Ah. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach.
Timothy! What's wrong?
You look like an avocado.
Nothing. The poem feels completely different from everything else.
I don't hear
written,
music.
But more than
I
that.
don't hear music in the background. There's normally music.
I changed my mind. I'm going to go get Sayori, so...
Ah! Well, alright! Try not to take too long, okay?
I quickly leave the classroom.
Nom nom nom. Have you tried all those Pop-Tart bites?
I think maybe when they first came out, like years ago.
I've had them recently, they're very good.
Yeah.
I never had them before. I'm uncultured. Cheers.
Monica calls out after me.
I'm gonna take my Pop-Tart pill. Oh,
Quick
God!
on my face. Sorry.
What was I thinking?
You weren't.
I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal, at least wait for her or help her wake up.
You click. Don't go.
You advance the plot now.
Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things would be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs. And what and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. You fucking dingleberry.
What are you getting? What are you doing?
You have to read the ones that you borrowed from me first.
Shut up!
So should I return Dead Space?
Yes.
Listen, I'm surprised
I think
Simon's
that's-
DVD.
That's Alex's,
That's
but yeah.
Alex's.
Listen, I'm surprised Simon's DVD.
Regardless. I've had that since before we moved out.
Yep.
I'm surprised
I
Simon's
I
DVD.
had that in high school still.
I'm surprised Simon's DVD. Fantastic Beasts didn't get broken.
Where are my DVDs?
They're safe.
In your backpack?
My other one
Yep. Where's that?
in my apartment.
Okay.
The current one?
Or is it in your old dorm?
No, I've got out everything.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Mm.
Did you read?
I don't know. I don't expect an answer since she's not
parents,
picking up her
whenever they're
phone
asking
either.
my little sister if she's done her reading homework.
Boy.
Hey, dude. Same.
Did you read
I
the
mean-
30 minutes?
I did it for
Oh.
Harry Potter and Philosopher's Stone. That was my book to read.
Ooh, like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in.
What?
Harry Potter. Yes.
Sayori?
She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow.
Same.
I can't believe I ended up doing this after all.
I can't believe it's not butter.
Well, okay.
What? Not butter?
Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Sorry.
Yo, bitch.
Hey, bitch!
Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door.
Sayori? Jesus. Wake up, dummy.
There's no response. I really didn't have to enter. Sorry. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? What?
They're just trying to let you in?
It's unlocked, so. But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Still chilling. I don't know if this would have happened either way if you said I love you.
I mean,
I need to look into that.
We can go back.
Yeah, rip. Well, I can look it up later. It's fine. And also, I gotta be up I gotta be up early tomorrow, so I don't. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this could be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession? That has to be what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I had just spent more time with her. support her school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this.
Stop it!
Yeah, he did. It's all him. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with.
Oh no! That comment!
Yeah. Yeah.
That is terrible and I love it.
That's a Drew. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't just some game where I can reset and try something different. It is. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 Never.
It's time to Romeo.
Alright, new character.
Oh god! Alright.
The plot thickens a bit more for Morgan.
So, it would just be a new game then at that point. So I can look into what would happen if we said the other version. We might want to do that another time because I gotta be up early.
Yep.
And I don't think we want to put him through that. Doesn't matter what option we pick, whether we said I love you or not. Well, I'll look into it. I won't show him, but he's never played. I pretty much know the basic summary of what all happens to the characters. Yeah, I'll look into it for myself, and if it doesn't change anything, then I'll tell him.
Good night, everybody.
Or is it?
Good night. Good night.